I am going to endorse a candidate in Nigeria's forthcoming presidential elections. And I am not going to say the candidate right now. I'm going to say it later in the next episode or any of the next episodes. This is pre-endorsement to kind of clear some stuff I want to let out before I finally make my endorsement. If you are listening to this and you've never listened to my podcast, I will encourage you to go and listen to some of them. Maybe you might understand where I'm coming from when I make this endorsement. But I am going to say a few things that by the end of this podcast, I hope you will get, I will pass down my own beliefs. And maybe you might have an idea who I might be endorsing for president. But the most important thing is to understand where I am coming from. You might not agree with me, but at least I am clear as to my beliefs. Now, number one, I do not believe in politics, government, all of that. I don't believe in those. Now you might wonder, well, Adam, why are you endorsing or about to endorse a candidate for Nigeria's presidential elections if you don't believe in government or politics? The answer is simple. There is no any other peaceful or more peaceful alternative. Every other way is violent or more violent. I am just choosing the lesser of two evils because I don't have choice for the peaceful means. The peaceful means would be everyone in Nigeria will say, okay, we do no longer need government because government is force. All right, we dissolve the country called Nigeria. Everybody goes their way. That is the peaceful way that I would like. But that is not going to happen. Now, if you don't know why I don't support government, I really encourage you to go back to my previous podcast and listen. But I essentially do not believe in government because government is violence. Government is force. No one has right to force anyone. I don't have right to come to your house and force you to do things I like you to do. That is the basic condition for why I disapprove of government or any other non-peaceful means. Because that's what government is. Government is majority voting to force minority to do what the majority wants. So it's force. But if you want to listen in details as to reason why, I encourage you to go back and listen to my previous episodes. So that's one. I don't believe in government. The only reason why I'm doing this is choosing the lesser evil to get to my aim or to get to where I want. Now, what do I want? I've said it already. My ideal situation would be no government, no force. When I say government, think of force, think of rape, think of stealing. Because they are all, morally, they are all the same. What is stealing? Well, stealing is taking someone else's property without their consent. What is rape? Making love to someone without, I wouldn't say love, having a sexual encounter with someone without their consent. What is government? Forcing others to do what you want without their consent. They voted no, but because they are in the minority, they have to do what you want. So they are morally, they are all the same. So when I say government, think of rape, think of stealing. Okay? Now, I kind of lost my train of thought. Forgive me. So, my ultimate objective will be to get to a situation where there will be no rape. Okay? That is AKA no government. But in order to do that, I have to go through the political means, because otherwise I'll be calling for revolution. I'll be calling for people to go and kill. And because I believe in peace, I can't do that. You understand me, right? I can't call for any violent. I have to choose the path of least resistance, so they say. I have to choose the least violent option that I have right now, because I don't have any other way. Like if I go to Nigeria right now and I say, this is my house, I don't want the rules of Nigeria to govern me, that would never happen. Like, I would have loved that. But the Nigerian government will come to my house, they will take me. If I resist, they will shoot me. I have to obey. So in order to achieve what I want to, I have to choose a candidate that matches those beliefs, or that at least say so. Okay? That has the potential to do that. So that is where I'm coming from, and that will be why I'm making my endorsement based on my beliefs. Again, in my previous episodes, I've talked about why I don't support government, well, what the alternative might look like, and so on and so forth. I really encourage you to go back and listen. So how would it be like to support a candidate that will get me to a situation where we will not be raping each other intentionally? Because government is is a planned violence. It's like we plan to be raping people. That is terrible. Disgusting. So how would that particular candidate that I'm going to endorse in one of my next episodes, how would they help me get to a situation where we are not planning to rape each other? Well, how? One, they will try to collect powers away from government. See, right now we have given government all these powers. Government do this, government do that. That candidate will go in and take that power out of that constitution. That's it. Take it out. See, well, this government will not do. And therefore it goes back to the people. If they don't take it totally, maybe they can say, okay, I'm going to take it from I'm going to take it out of the federal constitution and give it back to state. Again, it's getting closer to the people. So either of that, any candidate that will systematically somehow either push powers closer to the people or take it out of government hands, that will be my ideal candidate. So how would that taking powers closer to people look like? Well, for example, right now in Nigeria, police is a federal duty, meaning it is written in Nigeria's federal constitution that police, it's its responsibility, not state. So that means all the police you see in Nigeria, they are under the command of the federal government. Now, one of my ideal candidates will say, okay, it's either say we don't need police at all, so remove it. I know, it doesn't sound nice. If this is the first time you are listening to me, you might be disgusted by me. But I urge you to go back and listen and allow reason. Don't listen to me. Don't concentrate on me. Concentrate on what I'm saying. If it's making sense to you. If not, no need to curse. No need to abuse. No need to call names. Refute what I'm saying. That's how civilized people talk. If I say this is A, don't say I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. No. Show me why that is not A. If not, I am really sorry, but you are revealing yourself to me. That you don't know how to talk in a civilized manner. This audio might cause this audio might cause this. That's why I'm kind of putting this out there. Please, if you are listening to this and you hear something that you don't agree with, don't call me stupid. No need. Because you are really just exposing yourself that you are not civilized. And if you're not civilized, there is no need for me to talk to you. What I need from you is to refute what I say. Refute. Say, okay, Adamu, that is not an A, that is a B. This is the reason why. That is how civilized people talk. Okay. Enough of that, I think. And I've lost my train of thought. I like this. Maybe not. So, but yeah. And if this audio is not enough for you to gather the information you want, I encourage you to go to listen to my podcast. Anchor.fm/Donkori, or go to YouTube, search for Adamu Muhammad Donkori. You'll see this same podcast there in a video format. Okay, so but anyway, so I recovered from I found my thought. So they will either say, okay, no police, or they will say, okay, police should go back to states. And people are much closer to states than they are to the federal. Like that. So that is what I meant by getting things closer to the people, getting powers closer to the people. So I'm looking for those two things. One, I'm going to recap and then I'm going to stop talking, I promise. One, my ideal candidate will say, no, this is not, government shouldn't do this. Take it out of the Constitution. Through the constitutional means, of course, so they'll go through how to remove things from the Constitution. So that's one. Number two, they'll say, okay, let's take it closer to the people. And this is anything you can think of. Anything you can think of. Maybe not defense, but other than that, even money. So remove it or take it closer to the people. Anything other than defense. Take it closer to the people or remove it. Take it back to the people. Take it back to the state. Take it back to local governments. Create a city government or take it out. Those are the kind of things I want to hear from candidates, from the candidate that I will choose. Now, if you want to know who that candidate might be, visit this medium again before the election. It's probably going to be sooner. It's probably going to be tomorrow or next, but no promises. Come sooner, I will endorse someone who aligns with this. Now, if you have any issues with my belief, I absolutely welcome civilized discussion. I will probably not reply to you if it is just insult, okay? Civilized talk, and you have my attention. In fact, I can feature you in this, on this podcast, just so we can debate. We can talk things out like civilized people. Really. What I found out, this wasn't my belief before. And this is a little preaching. You can stop listening if you want. I think I'm done. But the first time I heard that, the summer I heard David Friedman, the son of Milton Friedman, that he doesn't believe in government, it shocked me. I was surprised. It was weird that someone could not believe in government. I was shocked. So if you've never heard of anyone, or if you have heard, or if this comes as a surprise to you, your emotions might take over. This is just a pre-warning. Watch them out, flesh the facts, and leave the emotions aside. And I promise you, if you allow facts and reason to prevail, you will agree with me. Because I'm sure, I will bet that you don't like rape or stealing. Do you? If you do, then yeah. If you answer yes to those questions, then yeah, then I won't convince you. But if you don't believe in rape and stealing, you will also not believe in government. Now, we might not be able to remove government now. I discussed this in my previous podcast. Government might exist for many years. But that doesn't mean you believe in it, right? You could not believe in government, so you work towards reducing not just government, anything violent. I'm against anything violence. Government is one of them. Beating children is one of them. Anything non-peaceful, I'm against it. That is the core. That's at the core of what I do in this channel. So yeah, I encourage you to not follow emotions and talk if you want to. Other than that, come back to this channel again and I will make my endorsement and say the reasons why as well. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope to talk to you soon.